What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is still Friday afternoon. Just want to make the second video just to get everything in. And people been having a little stink in the controversy about Grover cursing on Sesame Street. Not Sesame Street, Sesame Street. Apparently, he said the word fuck while he was talking to this other ugly looking ass alien creature monster puppet piece of shit there. So the great one has to speak up for Grover because nobody else is. Everybody's up there accusing him of cursing, using foul language, foul like bird, using profanity and using the worst word ever, the same word that Ralphie used in the Christmas Story whenever he knocked the lugs out the hubcap and got his mouth rinsed out with soap. So Grover get his ass kicked? Does he deserve a beatdown for saying fuck on the kids show? Does Grover need to be banned from Sesame Street? Does he? Well, I'm going to answer that question, and it's going to make some goddamn sense to you motherfuckers. Now check this out here. Grover is a Muppet. He lives on Sesame Street. But one of the things that you guys forget is that Grover was born in 1967. This is a 51-year-old Muppet that you're talking to. Grover, a grown-ass man. He's 51 years old. He old enough to curse. He older than I am. Shit, most of these Muppets are older than me. God damn it. Except Elmo. But even Elmo, he in his late 30s. Y'all got to understand, every once in a while, Grover, at his age, being in his 50s and all, sometimes a little word might slip out. And that's perfectly fine. Because the children's is going to understand it. They're going to hear the word fuck eventually. Why not now? Make it a learning lesson. No different than when Mr. Hooper passed away. They converted that show, the children's, on death. And they could do the same. And make a special episode about Grover saying fuck. And they can bring Grover to the court of his peers and decide an appropriate punishment. But I say let that shit slide like a motherfucker. Because Grover is 51 years old. He old enough to curse, to use profanity. He just used it in the wrong environment. Now, I don't know what the Sesame Street Workshop gonna do about it. They should dock his pay. Or demote him to a miniature puppet. I don't know. Give him less speaking lines or something for about a month or two. Suspend him without pay for 2 weeks. I don't know. But y'all guys got to cut it a break. Grover been working for Sesame Street for 50 years. Ever since he was a children's. Y'all up here on this shit because he says one word, a curse word, and it's not even been verified. It might have been a slip of tongue. He might have said some other shit. And y'all getting up on that Muppet like he did something real bad. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. Hasn't there been a time that you have actually said a choice word? Huh? So let Grover get a slide on it because he is 51 years old. And if that is the worst thing that he could do in 51 years, and that's right, I am correct on it there. Don't try to make another video saying I ain't correct about him being 51 years old. He used to be green. Started out on the Ed Sullivan Show as the name Gleep. And then they changed his name to Grover. He's 51 years old. And if he says one curse word, allegedly, I heard the video. Sounded like there was something else in it. Could be a manipulation. Could be just some fake news. I don't know. But if Grover decided to use the F blank, 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 let that motherfucker get a slide. You know what I'm saying? That is the first offense he's committed in 50 years. That's half a century, people. And he should be brought in front of his peers, and appropriate action must be decided. But we're getting off subject, people. Y'all need to get up off his back. Grover cool with me. He taught me numbers and shit when I was growing up. He taught your motherfucking ass numbers and letters. So to all y'all people out here, stop fucking with Grover. Grover, a grown-ass muppet. You understand? Stop fucking with him. If he want to say fuck, that's fine. If he want to say pussy, vagina, or Stormy Daniels, he's free to say that. Y'all get off his back and let him chill back on Sesame Street and do his job. That's all I got to say today, people. Take care.